Welcome. Hope you're doing okay today. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, this is Tarot to a T, and we just had 2 cards flip out, actually 3. We will see if those come out again. Anyway, we're off to a start. This is going to be a jump reading. Jumping reading. It's going to pop out. I have that feeling. If you are coming back, thank you for coming back. I like to mention, if you want to know about the next video that comes out, go ahead and subscribe. And we're going to do a mid-month reading with the sign of Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. I'm going to deal a few cards here, look at a situation that you are about to go through or you're going through at the moment. Or maybe it's perhaps already started this month. You never know. All kinds of overlap, and then here are the complications and things that we need to look at that are making it rough for you. And then we'll deal a few cards of advice so we know how to guide you. That's what we hope anyway. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go. Let's get it started. 5 of Hearts, you had some kind of major change happen. Where you're going through. 7 of Clubs, this is what you're experiencing, and the 9 of Spades. You had not a major ending, but some kind of completion. This 9 of Spades, I'm going to talk about that first because that's the darkest energy here, that you had some kind of major loss or disappointment. There were some changes that were forced upon you. I guess sometimes, when we think about changes, they can be things we initiated, things that we were expecting because of moves we've made in our life. This one was quite different. It was necessary, but it's something that just kind of got shoved your way. And as a result, you had to kind of swallow it, right? Swallow the bitter pill. With the 7, again, the 7s, I think I mentioned this when I turned it over, but it's generally our experience. And this 7 talks about feeling trapped in some kind of situation, like a dead-end job, a dead-end relationship. Things are going nowhere, and you're not really seeing a way out of them. That kind of ties in with this 9 of Spades. I'm just kind of feeling this out here for a second. It's probably a situation you didn't want to leave or you didn't want to change, but you knew it had to. Does that make sense? I mean, if you're feeling trapped, you would think the opposite. Oh yeah, you initiated change. I just think maybe it's something you didn't want to look at. You didn't want to deal with, and you were kind of avoiding dealing with it. We all do that from time to time. Things that are major, that are going to be painful, we just, we try to shove it aside and hope that it fixes itself, but usually that doesn't happen. But anyway, this is the card of separation. It's very possible this is some kind of major relationship that ended. You don't have the major ending card, so if you're in a separation from somebody, it may not really be over. There might be things still to work out that you just have to work out in the course of separating from a person. But this is a major change in home or living situation. And very definitely involves a relationship. Okay, we're going to deal a few more cards though, and just see what else we can pull out before we look at the complications with this. Again, card of major change. With this, this is going to sound really redundant, but this card is about the need for major change. This had to happen. I think that's a given because you were feeling trapped. But for some reason, the deck here is emphasizing that this needed to happen. This is like an overhaul. You know, it just wasn't going anywhere. Two of diamonds. This is very positive in the sense that this is about balance and harmony. And it's also the card of good news. It's very possible that you're going to receive some kind of news. It's going to improve your mood, improve the situation, what have you. Take it how it fits your situation. It's also the card of having a happy relationship. Okay? There could be finances involved. Perhaps in the course of the separation, you're splitting up finances or property or whatnot, and your your finances might improve because of that. Because now, instead of combining with somebody else, you know, you have your own abundance sitting in front of you, and that can be a positive change, even though you've had to go through something hard. Seven of Hearts, again, the card of experience. And this, again, is the card of doubt. Doubt in a situation and kind of major disappointment. It's also, again, the card of unfortunate changes. People becoming flaky. Yeah, I'm getting the strong sense this was a significant relationship that came to an end. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be just somebody you were kind of dating for the long term. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and look at the complicating problems. We have the Jack of Diamonds. Money there might have been issues around money here. Knight of Diamonds. We have more Pentacles. Diamonds are kind of like Pentacles. You can kind of view them that way, okay? And we have the Four Diamonds. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This Four of Diamonds is interesting because this is actually the card of inheritance. Fours talk about stability and security. Somebody had some kind of windfall, though. It's also a warning with this card not to overspend. It's very possible. I'm looking back at this Two of Diamonds and how it was good news about some kind of money situation. Perhaps somebody inherited some money and it kind of changed the dynamics in this relationship, not for the better. Because this was the card warns about overspending. Maybe somebody was doing that and it kind of blew up. Nine of Diamonds, again. It's a completion. It's not the end of a cycle. You may still have to go through something and deal with something here. This is a lot of money going out in some sense of things that need taking care of, like major debts, large purchases, repairs on vehicles, things that have been sitting around needing attention for a while, and the money wasn't there, the finances weren't there, and suddenly it is. It's not in the same realm of, oh wow, now you have all this money, woohoo, you know, spend it as you will, but it's if a large amount of money came in and suddenly it was there, I think that's what started happening. Things started getting taken care of, so you're just like pulling massive amounts of money out, and I can totally understand that. I find myself in that situation where I can't afford something and it gets put on the back burner. And then when the money's there, you feel excited to get all these things taken care of. This is immature energy, so perhaps there was a bit of immaturity mixed up with this. This is not a gender-specific card. This could be male or female. To me, it's kind of embodying an energy because it's in our line here of complicating factors. It's also immaturity. You can also look at as being inexperienced. Okay. Eight of Hearts. This isn't bad. This is about moving ahead. The thing about this, though, this is also the card of socializing and having fun. And throwing parties or going to parties, hanging out with friends and all that. Maybe that started to happen with this overspending, both here. If you separated from somebody, this could be maybe you having to leave some people behind, family and friends that, you know, in the course of separating, sometimes we do lose people, right? Because people take sides. Four Hearts. This is again the card of stability, but this is about happy relationships, strong sense of security. It's very, you know what? I am sensing that this was a very secure, happy relationship for a long time. And I think you're losing that. And I think it blew up because of money. Finances. Somebody's success in some area, whether it's inheritance or not. Somebody had a windfall. And I think it just changed the whole dynamics. It's like, if it was a significant enough windfall, honestly, and somebody's suddenly like over the top filthy rich, the other person is not, and they're just having to sit back and perhaps reap some of the rewards from it because you're with this person. But I think it can cause changes in how you relate to that person. You know what I mean? Maybe there was some kind of fame involved with it. Suddenly this person is famous. Okay, Sagittarius, let's look at your advice. Whoa. 7 of Spades. 6 of Diamonds, I like that. Jack of Spades. Holy cow. Let's look at the 6 of Diamonds first. 6 of Diamonds, this card is about new opportunities, new pathways, new directions you can go that perhaps weren't available before. You know, it just occurred to me, if you're the one who had this windfall, it's very possible that it's opened doors for you, of course. That's to be expected. It's reminding you that there's other opportunities there, though. And whatever the case, this is a reminder. The 7 of Spades here is a little disturbing. Again, this is about general experience. We already had 2 other 7s. So you're going through this experience. But in the realm of advice, this is about uncovering some kind of information. Truth coming out that perhaps wasn't there before. It's advising you perhaps that you need to dig deeper. Okay? It's also the card of separations between people. So I know this is about literally some kind of separation you're going through. The Jack of Spades here, again, this is kind of the young, immature mindset energy card. The thing about the Jack of Spades, though, is on the surface, this person is charming, good looking, people like them, right? But they have this kind of dark side. It can also be the card of being paranoid that somebody is hiding perhaps information from you. Or they're up to no good in some way, like they have an agenda and you're not aware of it. Eight of Diamonds. Okay, we're back on the Pentacles. Notice we got more diamonds coming out here, Pentacles. This is a good card to pop out. I'm not quite sure how it fits, but you know what? I'm tending to think you're the one who got the windfall. Because this is the card of hard work paying off and having financial success and abundance. You achieved something here. Perhaps your achievement led to this abundance and somebody was spending money and living high off your dime. And that led to this rift in the relationship. Like I said, like I've been saying, the dynamics in this relationship have really changed. But all relationships do over time, you know. Not necessarily always in a bad way. They just change. They're organic. So they're going to change. Oh, Queen of Clubs. Now, it could be asking you to embody this energy, or this could be a female energy that's involved. This is an authority figure, a power figure. This could be a wife, sister, co-worker, you know, take it how it fits. Or it could just be asking you to embody this kind of energy. This person is very charismatic and graceful. They're very outgoing. The only stickler with this female energy is there's a little bit of moodiness involved. I'm tending to think this is an actual person. Maybe it's somebody that you need to bring into your circle, you know, get to kind of get on your side to help you through this. It could be another fire sign, sorry, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be you, honestly. It could be reminding you that you really do have the authority here. Especially because that could be a Sagittarius. Huh. This realm of advice, I'm not getting a clear picture of what it's asking you to do. But there's definitely some kind of hidden information that needs to come out. Or to be aware of. And there is some kind of motive. Somebody's got a motive back here that perhaps either you're just wary of or it's really there. It is reminding you that you have options, though. You have options. Yeah. And this eight of diamonds is about moving ahead. I think you achieved something that brought on this windfall, and this windfall helped you achieve where you are in life now. I'm also reading it that way. You know, I tend to think that you are represented by this energy. You don't have to be a female, but you can certainly embody the power figure, the authority figure. Being graceful and reserved in this situation is probably going to move you ahead. And remember, you have these options. I'm going to draw one more card because I'm just curious about this hidden information. That's just really kind of bugging me. This hidden information and hidden agendas thing. Wow. Two of Hearts. I got to pick it up because it's right off the screen there now. This is about harmony and balance. And in this sense, you have a desire to be close to someone again. And to kind of mend the situation. It's interesting it came out with this Queen of Clubs because it's also the desire for a companion. Perhaps you have your eye on somebody. Again, a fire sign. I think I'm going to leave it there because it's not giving me a whole lot about this hidden information or hidden truth that needs to come to light. Perhaps the next reading I do for you, Sagittarius, will talk about that. So I do encourage you to subscribe. Then you'll be notified when that comes out. You'll see it pop up on your phone. I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope this helped. Okay, take care until I see you again.